I'm not sure. I don't think it's necessarily confidence. I think we maybe have some meta issues. Like I think we're drafting a bit differently. There's some champions we don't want to play because of some reasons, and I think it just shows that when other teams are playing them, we just need to pick them up as well.
Hey everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller. I'm joined here by Caps after an unfortunate second loss to the Flash Wolves. What went wrong in that game?
I'm actually not sure what went wrong. It felt like draft was not that good, but at the same time I feel like we should be able to beat Flash Wolves even with like not the best draft. But we lost bot third, and I'm not sure what happened after, but it just felt really hard. We got top third for bot third, so it was like not that bad, but it just felt like they sent them to do mid, and then we could not get pressure mid, but we could not get pressure anywhere else neither. I mean, Svein obviously always had pressure, but even when Svein moved, it felt like they were stronger 5v5, and I mean, obviously Owen just didn't care about his lane at all, and I guess we weren't prepared to deal with that.
Interestingly, well, Kwai, for example, tweeted out that you have been 1v9ing today. Is that especially hard to take a loss in that situation when you're trying really hard to carry yourself and you are doing really well?
I mean, I think game 2 was kind of hard. I'm not sure, but game 1, I mean, the whole day has just been kind of off. I think game 1, I mean, I definitely had some good points, but there was also some bad points. So I think if I played my champ better and played some things better, then I could definitely have carried that game. And when it comes to game 2, I'm not sure what even happened, because I have to rewatch it maybe, because it just felt like we had no pressure anywhere. And while Owen was falling more far further behind, so was I, because I had no wave to catch. So that game felt really, really rough, and it just felt like we could never really go on them, but they can always go with us with both Varusult and Arnold. But I guess that's just that's just the start of the tournament, and hopefully we'll do some adaptations. Maybe we have to draft differently. Yeah,
I mean, Vladimir diving the backline was a huge issue at times as well, of course. But that said, though, it's only 2 games out of a total of 7. What?
10 games.
10 games, yeah. I was like confused by 7. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, you'll get to play against Kingzone and Team Liquid. They both played against each other earlier. Were you? I was personally surprised at how good Team Liquid actually looked for a long time. Did you get to watch it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Swedish as well, and I was saying the same thing backstage. It kind of looked like when Longsu played last year Worlds against Longsu played against Immortals, where they had the early lead, but then they just like slowly fell behind. Even though they were making some good plays, they were just like generally just too bad compared to Kingzone, obviously.
I mean, having to deal with Prey is a nightmare, probably.
Yeah, he was playing really well.
He did 3 times as much damage as any other Team Liquid member. That must feel pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, Ezreal looks really strong, especially with the new build. I'm surprised no one else has picked it, I think. But yeah.
We've seen Soraka a couple of times, though. Is that something the team maybe needs to focus on now?
I mean, we saw Soraka. I've seen a few Sorakas in solo queue. I mean, obviously it's like more lane picks, so I'm not sure. I mean, I can't really feel impact that much, but it definitely feels like we're having rough. I mean, early games. I think both games they ended up getting our bot third, and maybe that's because of Soraka, you know. Maybe it's, but the other game they didn't have it, I guess. So I think maybe we just have to draft a bit stronger, like bot jungle, and play more for bot lane, because I think once they get cracked the bot third, that duo can just take over the game, because they will go mid and they will have priority there, and then unless, you know, for example, the first game where I got like some random kills, it's kind of hard to come back. So I think we just need to maybe draft a bit more early game, and because people are playing like, you know, they're playing Varus and Soraka, and they're playing these really strong early combos. So yeah, I think that's a big point.
You seem to be very critical of the Yasuo pick, though, even though you've received a lot of praise from analysts and casters and other people on Twitter and Reddit for the pick. Because from the outside, it looked mostly that it worked out, except for the end situation, which was, of course, an unfortunate ending to the game. Do you think that we might see it from other people as well? Or is it like going to be a contested pick at MSI?
I mean, I'm not critical of the pick. I think the pick was really good there. And I think I played it well, but I just know that I can play it a lot better.
Okay.
But I think I played it well. And then the thing was I just made like a few mistakes. And then, I mean, obviously we had like the call where we wanted to stay, and we had the Fnatic death brush, which ended up giving us a lot of deaths. But yeah, I mean, I think the Yasuo pick was really good in the situation. I think I could have played it better, but I think I played it well. I think if other people played, I have been looking at a lot of people play as solo queue, and I think every single player has Yasuo as the most played. But the funny thing is that all of them also have 40%, 30% win rate. And I think I have like 60%, so nice. Maybe if they get it up to 60%, they will play it. Okay,
well, we will see some more Yasuos. For now, hope maybe we'll see it from you again. You got to play against Uzi for the second time now. Of course, the first time was at Worlds. And at the end of the day, he kind of was the trigger that caused you guys to lose the game, because he was able to ult the death brush and everything. Is it really just that insanely hard to essentially collapse on Uzi? Because it felt like he always seemed just perfectly in range all the time, like unkillable, but still doing insane amount of damage.
So I think they got pretty far ahead bot lane, which I can't really. I mean, I'm not looking at bot lane obviously all the time, so I don't know how he played it. So maybe he played it like perfect, and that's why that happened or whatever. But judging from the game, I don't think like he was playing anything special after. I think they were really good at not getting like caught by the Trundle pillar. So that was like good from them, but it was not just him; it was all of them, and they were just sitting really far back. But from him, like outstanding. I don't know if he did anything outstanding in lane, but I think out of the lane, he wasn't anything special. At least in this game, you know. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, well, we'll see you in the upcoming games, maybe. That said, though, yeah. Team Liquid is going to be your next opponent. Anything special you have to say to them, maybe?
I mean,
or to the fans?
I would be confident going into Team Liquid, but I was also confident going up against both Angie and Black Wolves, and that kind of went completely opposite of what I expected. So I will still be confident going up against Team Liquid tomorrow, but I think we just need to have a good talk with the team and figure out like exactly why we're losing. And I'm confident that once we figure it out, we will be able to adapt, and then we will have better results.
Was it a confidence issue at times?
No, I mean I don't think it's necessarily confidence. I think we maybe have some meta issues. Yeah. Like I think we're drafting a bit differently. There's some champions we don't want to play because of some reasons, and I think it just shows that when other teams are playing them, we just need to pick them up as well. Okay. So I think that's
fair. Anything you would like to say to the fans?
I want to say thanks to all the fans. It might not be the best day one, but we will try our best to get better throughout the tournament. And I have really good confidence coming in to this tournament, and I think we can do really well. We just have to figure out the meta, and I think once we do that, we will be able to perform as one of the best in the tournament.
Okay, awesome. Well, this was Caps, and there's from the Shotcaller. Of course, EU always kind of does bad on the first day, so let's hope the day two, week two meme stays alive, and we'll see some more euphoria. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a good day. See you then. Hey everyone, hope you just enjoyed that MSI interview. We would very much appreciate your support, so please make sure to leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe over here, and watch some more of our content here, and make sure to check out the shotcaller.net for more NA, EU, and other regional content. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time.